So now we come on to one last type of problem that we see here in lines and triangles, which is on ratio. So from triangle feasibility to equating areas to exterior angle to similarity to heights and distances to angles. Now we come on to the last type, which is about finding ratios. So when we think of finding the ratio of the sides, the first thing that comes into our mind is similarity. Okay, but then there are few problems that cannot be solved by similarity. You have to use BPT, basic proportionality theorem here, to get to the answer for the ratio. Okay, so let's see one such problem which was asked in CAT 2003. Okay, where we have to find the ratio. So what is being given here? Let's understand that. In the figure not drawn to the scale given below, P is a point on AB such that AP is to PB is 4 is to 3. So what is this? AP is to PB is 4 is to 3. So if I multiply this by X to get the value, this becomes 4X and this becomes equal to 3X. Okay, from the ratio I get the value. Okay, we had done this many times, so I'm not repeating it here. PQ is parallel to AC. So PQ is parallel to AC means this PQ is parallel to AC. These two lines are parallel. At the same time, QD is parallel to CP. So this QD is parallel to this CP. Okay, that is what is again given to me. So these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. Okay, from this only I should get a click that it's BPT, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, some of you don't know what is BPT. I'll help you explain as I read this problem. In triangle ARC, angle ARC is 90. So angle ARC is 90, which is this ERC. So this angle is 90. And in triangle PQS, PSQ is 90. PSQ, this angle is 90. The length of QS is 6. The length of QS is 6. What is the ratio of AP is to PD? Which means they are asking me this. What is the ratio of AP is to PD? Okay, that is the question that is being asked to me. So how will I start from this? Okay, as soon as I see there are parallel lines that are being talked about and you are asking me ratio, the first thing that should come into my mind is BPT. Okay, what is BPT now? Basic proportionality theorem. So some of you who don't have any idea about what am I talking about, so let's see this. If I'm saying this is a triangle, this is a triangle ABC. Okay, and I make a line D which is parallel to BC. So I make a line here D that is parallel to BC. Okay, it is being given that D is parallel to BC. That's how I draw D. So if this happens, okay, then you can see that the ratio of their side, that is AD upon BD, will be equal to the ratio of the other two sides, A upon C. The ratio of their sides will always be equal, not the value but the ratio. That's what you have to understand. For that, you just need one condition. That is, this line has to be parallel to this line. Then the ratio of the sides, which is this upon this, is equal to this upon this. That is PPT. Okay, the proof of that is not required. We can get into proof then, but it is not required for this part. Okay, we get into the regular class. When we are in the regular class, we see all the aspects, but while we are just solving the problems with respect to CAT papers, this is the result that you're supposed to know. So once you know this, let's solve the problem. This is all that you're supposed to know. Okay, now what is being given here and what is being asked? Okay, that's all you have to see it here. So I can see it here. See, I apply BPT here when I see two parallel lines. Which are the two parallel lines? Now let's talk about this. I'm talking about this. I put it in blue so that you understand it better. This one AC, and I'm talking about QP. Okay, so consider this triangle, which is this one, ABC. In triangle ABC, can you say that QP is parallel to AC? Yes, it is given in the problem. So from that, what can you say? Okay, this is just like a normal triangle now. Okay, where I had shown this to you. So if this is your triangle, say ABC, okay, this is your BC and this is your QP actually. It is just that the triangle is being rotated and put in this way. Doesn't matter. The property remains same. Okay, so you know this property now. So just apply it here. So what do you say now? This side, okay, which is PQ upon QC. So this BQ upon QC is equals to BP upon AP. So BP upon AP is what? 3x upon 4x. 3x upon 4x is equals to what? BQ upon QC. So BQ upon QC is equals to what? 3 is to 4. Which means I understand that the ratio of these sides is also equal to 3 is to 4. BQ is to QC. From the ratio, how can I get the value? Multiply by some constant term. So let that be y. So I am saying that this becomes equal to 3y and this becomes equal to 4y. Okay, that is what I understand from this part. Now what are the other two lines that are given to me as parallel? Okay, let's check them because that will help me see and understand a lot of problems that are being given here. So let me check what are the other two sides that are being given in this part. So now I am being told that these two lines PC is parallel to QD. Okay, let me make this line in red so that you can see and visualize them. So this line is parallel to this line. So now I can see a different triangle. Okay, let me paint this triangle. I'm talking about this yellow triangle now. This one. In this yellow triangle, can you see that this line, red line, is parallel to the other red line? Yes. So what can you say? The ratio of their side, that is BQ upon QC, is equals to BD upon PD. Okay, but BQ is to QC is 3 is to 4. So I'll replace this by 3 is to 4. So 3 by 4 is equals to BD is to PD. So I got the ratio of BD is to PD now, which is 3 is to 4. So let's write it here. Let's write this ratio of BD is to PD as 3 is to 4. But then this is a ratio. So to get the value, I'll multiply this by some constant term. Let this be Z in this case. So this becomes 3Z. This becomes 4Z. Okay, or I can say this 3x is divided into the ratio of 4 is to 3. So if I ask you now what is PD, can you give me the answer for this? Because the ratio question is this only. What is AP is to PD? So I know AP is 4x. That is not my problem. I need to know what is PD. Okay, so PB, this PB is divided in the ratio of 4 is to 3, where fourth part is PD. So I will know what? Okay, 4 by 7. 4 by 7 of 3x is nothing but PD. Okay, again, basics of ratio. The entire part is 7. If I take 4 and then 3. Okay, or you can say 4z upon 7z, any which ways you want to think. So 4 by 7 of the entire part, which is 3x, that is nothing but PD. That is fourth part of the total 7 part. Okay, so from this I know my answer. Okay, what is the answer? This xx will get cancelled and I'll get my ratio now. So what is this turning out to be? This becomes 4x upon 12x, okay, upon 7. So this 7 goes up. Now just cancel this. 4 1s are 4 3s are 12. Xx gets cancelled. Ratio is 7 is to 3. Option number C is your answer to this question. So even in this question, we tried finding out ratio, okay, but not by similarity, but by BPT, basic proportionality theorem. Okay, and this completes our part with understanding all the types that you could possibly get from lines, angle, triangles. Okay, so do watch all the parts in this series, and then you will be able to realize what kind of question that you get from one topic of lines, angle, triangles. Okay, now understand, geometry is big. It has lines, angle, triangles, quadrilaterals, and polygons. Then there are circles. This completes geometry. After circle, you can take polygon, and then this completes geometry. Out of that, we are doing one part, that is lines and triangles. Okay, whatever question that were asked from this one topic, we divided this into various types so that you can understand it well. Now, when you see a problem, you should understand this exterior angle. This is plane angle. This is similarity. This is equating area to find out area or length. Okay, that's how your mind should work now. So you will be able to pick up the right question. You will save time in the exam. Okay, now some of you may have an issue that we are not done with all the properties. Okay, because that's what we do in a normal class. We had done whatever is being asked in the exam from this one topic from 1990 to 2021. Okay, if you want to go for the entire class, which means understanding from the basic, getting to know the property of lines, angle, triangles, corresponding angles, alternate angles, starting from there, going on to triangles, understanding the property of triangles, there comes Apollonius principle, there comes BPT, there comes exterior angle. So you go from the basic and then you solve the problem. Okay, that is what happens in the normal class. But for that, there is something Endeavor has come up with. This is called as a Magic Toolkit. Okay, the link for this you can find in the description of this video. This Magic Toolkit is a self prep course. Okay, which means you can sit at home and the lectures are recorded. You can watch the recorded lectures first, understand the concept one at a time, like starting from lines, angle, triangles, understanding all the properties, then solving the basic problem, then solving the advanced problem, then solving the CAT level problems. Okay, that's how you can go from the basic to the advanced. What we had taken here is just to give you an idea about what kind of problem you can expect in CAT, and only those properties were covered with respect to the problem that I was solving it particularly. So here you know BPT, here you know similarity, because there were problems that came from this. Okay, but if you have to understand this from the holistic point of view, okay, that is where your Magic Toolkit will help you to understand the problems. Okay, because all the lectures are given there in the recorded format, where you understand the lecture first, then you solve the basic exercise problem, then you solve the test problem, then you solve the marathon problem, which are all CAT level difficult problem, and which makes you through with that one chapter.